There are very few individuals who have changed our theological posture in one lifetime. The 20th century began with the faith of the traditional church as strictly a means to heaven. Then came, of course, the traditional Pentecostals, Neo-Pentecostals, Charismatics, and then Word of Faith. In each epoch, faith became less heavenly and more earthly in its application. The great Bishop Fred Price's genius took us from the slave anthem, when we get to heaven, we go and put on our shoes, to our God-given right to wear shoes here on earth. Faith to believe not only in a celestial mansion there, but access by faith to a terrestrial mansion here. His idiosyncratic concept of God released a teaching of faith that raised the psychological level of self-worth among downtrodden Christians. His expositions on faith not only increased expectation, but it energized individual efforts to achieve success. He would tell you faith without works is dead. The bishop's God was not only the eschatological God of tomorrow, but the bishop's God was the God of right now. He championed the causes of the disenfranchised with one of the strongest and most efficient community development programs. His series on racial injustice and bigotry was heard around the world. Dr. Price lived what he preached unabashedly, setting the standard for integrity and wholesome relationships for all of his mentees. Our father of faith was intimidating to the uninitiated and the uninformed because his valleys were higher than most of our peaks. He was uncompromisingly honest, an undaunted believer, a compassionate celebrity, a creative teacher, intensely committed to his family, ministry, friends, and his fellowship. He is one preacher, I can say, who used his influence responsibly for the benefit of millions. In one of my life's most despondent moments, I was visiting a terminally ill mentor, the late Bishop Arthur Brazier of Chicago, Illinois. My attempt to comfort him ended in a total debacle. I remember saying, I don't know how it came out of my mouth, isn't it interesting that none of us is indispensable? What a debacle. I wish I could have taken it back, especially when I saw the machinations of his mind churning as he was processing his own mortality. Finally, he responded by saying, Noel, it is true that none of us is indispensable, but some of us are irreplaceable. Dr. Frederick Price, just like the apostles who have gone on before him, is not indispensable. But I declare before God and you witnesses that Dr. Frederick Price is irreplaceable. He can never be replaced. He's asleep in Christ according to our Christian thanatology. God, his anesthesiologist, put Dr. sleep. Compare this to taking an operation. It seems you remember counting down, then instantly you are in a recovery room. Did not matter whether an hour, 15 hours passed. It seemed like an instant. So it is for all who sleep in Christ. It could be 2,000 years or 2 hours. It will seem instantaneous. The doctor, our doctor, will not be able to say, "O death, where is your sting?" But Dr. Price will declare triumphantly, "O grave, where is your victory?" Let us celebrate vociferously the life of this irreplaceable faith warrior, the Bishop Dr. Frederick Price. Rest in peace, Doc. God bless you.